I want to let you know that there is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve success, prosperity, longevity, and peace of mind. It's a blueprint.
In a recent and rather surprising conversation, legendary comedian and actor Eddie Murphy shared insights that many didn't see coming. Known for his straightforward humor, Murphy delved into the world of Hollywood power players, focused on Tyler Perry, a man respected for his massive impact in film and television. Murphy hinted that Perry's success story, while impressive, might come with more complications than fans might have guessed. As it turns out, this success may have also caught the attention of federal authorities.
Because I'm in awe of this country. What a great country that you could become president of the United States.
During a conversation where Murphy reflected on his Hollywood experience and observations, he brought up his friend Tyler Perry and shared hints that Perry could be on the FBI's radar. It's important to remember that Eddie Murphy doesn't just throw around words without thought. When he hints at something, it's worth paying attention to. So, why exactly would he suggest that Perry is next on the FBI list?
Just like the old days, you got to go back all the way to the beginning and do it like you never did it before to get an act.
Murphy mentioned some surprising details about connections between Perry and other influential figures in the industry, including Sean Diddy Combs. According to Murphy, Diddy has been involved in some high-profile investigations recently, leading people to wonder about his inner circle of friends and business associates. Since Perry and Diddy share a certain level of friendship and professional ties, Murphy's comments suggest there could be a spillover effect in which Perry's connections might just pull him into situations that could invite federal scrutiny.
Yeah, and you got to go up there and go through all of that, have people expecting it to be, something funny and it don't be for a little while.
Eddie Murphy has been observing the Hollywood landscape for decades. His remarks on Perry, however, go beyond just mentioning ties to other high-profile people. Murphy touched on how he feels about the lack of unity in the industry, particularly among black actors and creators, which he suggests is something orchestrated behind the scenes. From Murphy's viewpoint, the industry has a way of keeping black creators isolated from one another, even if they have the potential to work together on groundbreaking projects.
No, it was so cold, and it was already had a little nervous energy, and I have anxiety.
The idea that Hollywood intentionally keeps its black talent divided is a painful one to consider, especially for fans who have hoped to see Perry and Murphy or other iconic black actors collaborate on major projects. For instance, Murphy pointed out how he and Tyler Perry have never teamed up, despite having similar career experiences in the industry. It's not just a matter of coincidence or timing. Murphy suspects that there's a larger system at play, one that quietly encourages this division, making it harder for black creators to build each other up in the way that white actors often do, according to him.
Sitting there for like 3 hours, I don't know if we were like right under it or whatever, but I started getting shaky.
Take actors like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, who have frequently worked together on big projects, building on each other's strengths and bringing some of the most memorable films to life. By contrast, in Murphy's view, Hollywood doesn't seem as willing to allow or encourage such partnerships among black actors. This subtle divide, according to Murphy, is a deep-rooted issue that has been going on for years, and it may be part of the reason Perry and Murphy have not collaborated.
Listen to me, I would love to work with Eddie. Eddie won't return my calls, so maybe one day we'll have a conversation. But
Murphy's views on Perry also tie into some controversies that have followed Perry throughout his career. Despite Perry's significant achievements, such as creating his own studio, he has also faced criticism from within the industry. Some of the harshest backlash has come from writers and actors who have worked on Perry's projects, only to claim that he doesn't always treat his team fairly. Perry, who started out producing plays and later became known for his Medea film series, built his empire largely on his own terms. But as Murphy mentioned, Perry's strong push to stay independent and profit-driven has sometimes led to decisions that his critics view as unethical.
I think Eddie got to a place in his life, he's like, look, I've done it all, I've seen it all, peace out.
For instance, Perry has a reputation for resisting Hollywood's union standards. On more than one occasion, he has allegedly let go of writers who wanted union contracts. essentially opting to write the scripts himself. This insistence on going solo, while perhaps effective for business, has raised questions about Perry's commitment to providing fair opportunities to others within the industry. In Murphy's eyes, this approach reflects the ongoing challenge Black creators face in Hollywood, where they're often pressured to work independently due to limited support, according to Murphy.
Period. You hear people say crazy things. It's just who's saying it. If you're one of the faces and you say something, then it becomes a big story.
But that's not the only controversy Perry has faced. Some fans and critics alike have pointed out that his films often rely on stereotypical portrayals of Black characters, which, according to Murphy, only adds to the sense of division within Hollywood's Black community. Cultural critics have expressed disappointment that Perry's popular characters, like the loud, quick-tempered Medea, might reinforce harmful stereotypes rather than break them down. While Perry's characters have been embraced by many, others feel these portrayals could do more harm than good, especially in an industry where diverse representation is still a struggle.
The coon and the buffoon, why is nigga still got on the dress? What is he doing? Why is this? Why is, and when I'm hearing all this noise, man, it was crazy because there were no Black people on television.
Murphy's words paint a picture of Hollywood that's as complex as it is competitive. From his perspective, it's no accident that Perry and other Black power players have yet to fully join forces in major projects. The industry's gatekeepers, according to Murphy, are skilled at maintaining this divide, ensuring that Black creators remain somewhat isolated. Murphy's own career, with its ups and downs, offers a lens through which he sees the industry's subtle pressures, especially when it comes to Black entertainers.
You know, a lot of people talk about racial prejudice, and some people have gone so far as to say that there are actually two Americas, one Black and one white.
So, is Tyler Perry actually on the FBI's list of people to investigate? Murphy's comments don't provide direct evidence, but they do open the door to speculation about the hidden pressures and risks Perry faces as one of Hollywood's most successful Black figures. Given his close relationships with powerful people like Diddy, it's understandable that people might wonder if Perry's success has come at a cost, one that could attract federal interest.
The thing about it is this, in that moment that I'm sitting there and these cops are literally just one's banging on the back door, one's trying to pull the key out of the side of the thing, and I'm like, it's happening so fast. I see how these things go wrong.
Ultimately, Murphy's insights aren't just about Perry, but about Hollywood's entire structure. He seems to be saying that as long as these power dynamics remain in place, it will be hard for Black creators to fully come together and collaborate.